Welcome to my Father's house. I am in the bedroom. I'm sitting in the chair, and in front of me, there is a laptop. I'm going to concentrate on please pay attention to my words. There's a Bible scripture. There's words in the Bible, words by one apostle years ago. And you know what the apostle said? Have I become your enemy? Because I tell you the truth. Have I become your enemy? Because I told you the truth. Will I become your enemy when I tell you the truth? 10 years ago, I made my first video on, and it showed up, and it's on YouTube. This video that I'm making right now, it will be on YouTube. It will. I made the first one on July the 4th in 2010. I'm making this one. Today is the 15th day of June 2020. I went fishing this morning, and if you can see Bob McGee on live when he was on the lake, me when I was live on the lake, you'll know that I was addressing Robert Rutherford. Robert Rutherford River. I've got Robert Rutherford River pulled up right here on the screen. YouTube pastor Robert Rutherford. That's what it says. Oh, I've got another video too. It will be somewhere. I just haven't decided yet. Yeah. But I am live. And I am in my Father's house. And I am here to tell the truth. So let's get on with it. The picture, if you see the other video, you will see this will be pretty much a repeat. Because the other video, I am, scrolling and looking and talking. That's what I was doing. So I'm going to put on these glasses. And if I can read without them, I will. Robert Rutherford River, YouTube pastor Robert Rutherford. Mama, I'm through. And he's got his glasses and a mask on and some gloves with the, yeah, that's what's in the picture. with his gloves on and a mask. Okay, here we go. Today, I don't see a post from today. It's not showing up. Robert Rutherford. If I click on here, it says Robert Rutherford. He lives in Eatonton, Eatonton, Georgia. Probably where he lives. I'm in Downsville, Louisiana. It's where I live. I'm in my Father's house. If you look for me, you can find me. I'm not hiding on the back street. I'm on Main Street. No, I'm really not. I'm on the street to where the light flashes red. If I was on the main street, I guess it would flash orange or yellow all the time. Okay? But I am Robert Joseph McGee. Looking at Robert Rutherford. All right, that's enough of that. I'm not going to send him a message, so I'm going to just move on. 12 hours ago, he has a protect LGBTQI workers. He said the Supreme Court rules workers can't be fired for being gay or transgender. I'm reading. I'm just backing up. 12 hours ago, Robert Rutherford, the first good news the LGBT community has received in the last few years. So thankful. If it had gone the other way, I was fixing to protest. And he's got a nice picture up there from NBCnews.com. In landmark case, Supreme Court rules LGBTQ workers are protected from job discrimination. How wonderful for the LGBTQ. He's got 7 shares, 57 thumbs up or hearts, 57 as of the moment, because I just checked in here. He's got 72 thumbs up, and hearts on the first one. The first one I mentioned. Look him up, folks. You can find him. Robert Rutherford. I'm sure you can find him. And the next one, 16 hours ago. Forgive them for your sake, not theirs. Include them in your thoughts, hopes, and prayers. Forgive them for what happened. Be a star. Be a star. Forgive them for who they are. Step back into blessed peace. Let go of the pain. Beat the darkness. Crush the bars. Break the chains. If you want to read it, go to Robert Rutherford and check it out. 3 shares, 9 of the thumbs up and a heart. You'll see what I'm talking about. 16 hours ago, Robert Rutherford This is my life. Love is my portion. I do not long for some other distortion. What might have been and never will be, yesterday's gone, and I know I won't see pathways again. Where the bridges are burned, I can't predict what's around the next turn. This is my gift, today is my all, and so I will cherish divinity's call to experience life as it's handed to me. In this moment right now, I'm alive and I'm free. This is my life. Love is my portion. I do not long for some other distortion. That's got 7 likes. That's what it's got. Set me free from those who try to set me free from being me. Robert Trutherford. Nice little picture. Looking at the mountain or rock coming up out of the water, sitting by the sea with the cap turned backwards. Check it out. Robert Rutherford. Robert Rutherford. Robert Rutherford, 16 hours ago. He who wakes from a deep sleep will find a bride who births the truth. Free from former freedom. I'm telling you, the guy's got a problem. He's got a real problem. Robert Rutherford. Well, Bob, you shouldn't mention names. If you're going to talk about me, mention my name, please. Please mention my name. I want you to mention my name. Robert Joseph McGee, Jr. That's my name. Use it. You can share me on Facebook or YouTube or whatever you want. Okay? Do unto others is a fair thing to do. I'm doing with Robert Rutherford. Truth Rutherford. I went to a party recently. When I walked in, the place was decorated so beautifully. I had no idea who had done the decorations, but at some point in the evening, when I have everyone's attention, I said, "These decorations are fantastic. They're among the best I've ever seen. Whoever did this, great job." And after I gave this praise, people applauded because they agreed with me, because they were partakers of my offering of praise. And he says a few points to ponder. It is important to offer praise. Giving praise releases something in your heart and is a way for you to give a gift. When you are giving a praise from your heart, others will join you. It's not entirely necessary that you know exactly who you are giving the praise to. Really. Really. That's what he says right here. Number 5, praise is more about the praiser than the recipient of the praise. Any person or deity that requires praise, demands praise, or expects praise is operating at an astounding level of maturity. I'm reading from Robert Rutherford, YouTube pastor. I think he may have a church over there. I haven't been there. I probably won't go there. I probably won't. Any person or deity that requires praise, demands praise, or expects praise is operating at an astounding level of immaturity. I may have read that wrong a minute ago, but I read it right now. Level of immaturity. Praise is simply a gift that we have opportunity to give when something is pleasing to us. We do not offer praise to appease, manipulate, pay a debt, kiss up, get brownie points, or earn a reward. We don't praise to get blessed. We offer up praise from a heart of thanksgiving, and the praise itself is the blessing. Somebody praise somebody. Yeah. Somebody praise somebody. That was 16 hours ago. Another one 16 hours ago. He's pretty fast. Robert Rutherford. He's pretty fast. Today your path will cross with someone who is one step away from giving up. I'm not the one that's one step away from giving up, I can assure you. They are on the ledge. Your mission is to allow love through you to talk them down. You don't have to promise them any unrealistic turnarounds, miraculous interventions, or immediate changes. They do not need answers. They need to know that someone notices their struggle. See more? I will. They need to be heard. They need to know that someone cares. And they don't need a savior. They need a friend. Stop, hug, and listen. Robert Rutherford, YouTube pastor. I'm reading yesterday's posts. He hasn't made any today, or at least they're not showing up to where I can. $10, 2 5s, 16 hours ago. I told you. He's pretty fast with these things, boys and girls. Pretty fast. $10, 2 5s, a 5 and 5 1s, 10 1s. Little Caesars has $5 hot and ready pizzas. Those kids who live nearby haven't had pizza in a long time. They need something good to happen. They'll never forget this simple act of kindness. Do it. If you just can't, then send me the 10 and I will do it and send pictures. They live near me too. I don't have any blessing money right now, but when I do, that's the kind of things I do. Seriously, if you would like to do things like that and you do not have the time or boldness, send me some blessing money and I will listen, find ways to distribute it, and document it for you. Robert Rutherford would love to hear from you. And he would really like for you to send him 100 if you can spare it. But if you can't send but 10, it would be wonderful. I'm sure. I move on 17 hours ago. If you still believe in hell, then you still live in fear. Time to scrub that fable out from in between your ears. Robert Rutherford. 17 hours ago. That one's got some fire in the picture. If you don't believe it, check out Robert Rutherford. He says here 17 hours ago, I am not better than you, and no, I am not worse than you. I've never been more blessed than you, could not be more cursed than you. I will not play your racist games. We're all the same. We're all the same. Equal, yes, in every way. Our darkest night or brightest day. If human bred and human born, there isn't room for praise of scorn. If based on color, nationality, sexual orientation, in actuality, no one's chosen over the other. We are family, sisters, brothers, rich or poor, great or small, all are one, and one is all. Yes, I am looking at Robert Rutherford yesterday. Love goes the extra mile, makes the little children smile, feeds the hungry now and then, rescues pets and takes them in, shares advice with those who ask, sometimes needs to wear a mask, keeps an eye out on his road, helps folks carry heavy loads, invites poor folks out to dinner. Love makes everyone a winner. Robert Rutherford, 17 hours ago. 23 hours ago. Picture of 3 sweet babies with 3 sweet bunnies. I'm living in the land of milk and honeys. Check him out. Robert Rutherford. When you're not sure of what the future, if you're not sure of the future and you don't know what to do, crawl up to the lap of love and you will make it through. Folks, check it out. If I'm lying, I'm not lying. I'm reading. Yesterday at 5:56, best prices, best work in the Southeast. It says this content isn't available right now. Things Jesus never said. Celebrate the death of those who disagree, of those you disagree with. You shouldn't celebrate the death of anyone. God doesn't celebrate every time he kills an evil one. And God doesn't celebrate at all. I am not killing anyone. I have no desire to kill anyone. Jesus said to some people years ago, "How will you escape the sentence of hell?" Another one yesterday, you were never far from the peaceful shore, never. Robert Truth Ford. The Bible includes many laws, and he shows you some Exodus 21:22. If a man beats his male or female slaves with a rod, and the slave dies as a direct result, he must be punished. I've never paid much attention. And tell me I'm taking it out of Robert Rutherford. If you haven't been there, you don't know. Don't be so quick to judge. Oh, that's just a few. The last one, Robert Rutherford, June the 13th, 5:58 a.m. The picture is there. Rainbow in the sky. Love, fill me up and pour me out. ROBER, capital TRUTH, ERFORD. There you are, folks. And he's got a picture of somebody, black pants, red shirt, hands uplifted, mountains in the background. Robert Rutherford. Words by Paul. Pay attention. Satan himself becomes a messenger of light. Don't believe. Don't believe that I, for a minute, think that this man has anything to do with God or the gospel. I really don't. If you do, what can I say?